Hey y'all, Deanna here with Queen's Protective Styling, coming to you with a review video of some hair that I am actually getting ready to try, honey. I have been wearing my natural, okay, and I love my natural, but it's time to put my natural up, okay, because yeah, I'm tired of having to twist it up and everything and pick it out and everything every day. So it's just time to put it up. So I am getting ready to try some hair by Zury. It is their V11 BOHO Curly 12, 13, and 14 inch braids. So the V is because it creates sort of like a V-shaped style when you install it. And also the different lengths, the 12, 13, and 14, helps to create a natural layered look. So we're going to see what it's all about. So y'all know I love a boho look. Like, I have loved a boho look for years now, since boho came about. You know, I'm a boho girl, so I'm super excited to try this hair and see what it's going to turn out to be. It says on the pack that it's a one pack style, and I know that Zury, with a lot of their other hair that I've worked with, where the one pack is typically enough. Now for me, y'all know me, I love big hair. So I'm curious to know if this is going to be enough for me. If not, I do have extra, and I will be adding extra. But so it has the braids, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it out the pack. Uh-oh, I don't know where now. So it has the braids, but then it also has these deep curly strands that they've added, give a little more volume or to make it a little bit more curly. You know, if you wanted that kind of look, I probably will add some in my install, just to add the extra volume and the extra curliness, because I do like both. The hair is actually really soft. It's really soft. I like the feel of it, and so is the curly strands over here. So I'm feeling it so far. The loops look like they're pretty good. I'm getting ready to take it out the package so I can actually show you each individual length and show you each loop, just to give you my thoughts on it. It does come in multiple colors. However, the color that I have today is simple 1B. You know, I'm keeping it simple. So, but they do have a lot of other colors to choose from. Here's an example of one of the strands. So this is a 12-inch strand. And this is what the loop looks like, which I am liking the loop. I'm excited to see how it's actually going to stay intact when I actually crochet it. But this is what each of the strands look like. There are curly pieces, 2 separate curly pieces coming out of the braid, like so, and then the end is curly. And so, like I said, this is the 12-inch strand. So there are 100 strands all together in this pack. So we are definitely going to see if it's going to be enough. Here's one of the curly pieces. And this curly piece, when I measured it or compared it, it seems to be the same length as the 13-inch. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get my braid pattern established, and I'll be back. So this is my finished braid pattern. Show you guys what that looks like. The vision that I have for this style is for me to do a middle part and create like a bob look, and it's pretty much just going straight back. I did squares up here like this because I wanted it to give the illusion of individual up here. So that's why I have the 6 boxes up top in the middle. So for these 2 braids here, I have decided I'm going to use the 14-inch braid because I want it to hang kind of long. So I'm just going to take my crochet hook, slide it underneath the braid there, put the loop through on the hook, close the latch, pull it through, take the ends, hook it onto the latch, close it, and pull it through the loop. Like so. I'm actually pulling my braid on the other side here. Yeah. Tighten it. That was fairly easy. And it tightened pretty good too. So now I have two separate pieces. And what I'm going to do is just crochet this through the braid here. So I'm basically just taking my hook and intertwining it within the braid until I get to the top. See how that is? And I'm going to latch my hair onto the hook, close the latch, and pull it through like so. Kind of straighten it out as much as I can, and see that little piece that's still left. I'm just going to do the same thing. Go ahead one more time here. So we got it all intertwined. We've reached my braid. I'm gonna tuck it in the loop there, close the latch, and pull it through again. And voila, there that is. Here's the other one. Nice and intact. I straightened it out as much as I can so that there's no lumps or minimal lumps as much as possible. So those are my two strands that when I'm wearing like crochet braids or twists or locks, I always like to have two just free hanging braids like this. So the rest I'm just going to crochet in normally. Because I'm doing a bob look, or I'm wanting a bob look, I plan on doing 13 on the side, on both sides, 12 in the back, and 14 up top. So this one I just put in was a 13. So like I said, I'm doing 13 on the sides, except for this one. These two right here are 14s. There's not much of a difference in length. You can tell the 14 is a little bit longer than the 13, but I am just literally continuing the process of regular crochet throughout the rest. So I'm going to continue with 13 on the sides. I'm going to do 12 in the back, and I'm going to do 14 up top. One more piece to go. And it goes here. And that's it. So my thoughts about this hair is I really do like it. I have installed many other different kinds of boho box braids, and what I didn't like about them is how silky they were and how loose the loops were, so they really didn't stay intact. These, I didn't experience any issues to where they were coming loose. I didn't experience any tangles. The texture is nice. It's still a silky texture, but it's almost like a natural human hair-like texture. I did not experience any frizzing or any shedding. So overall, I would give this hair an A+. Okay. Like I said, it's by Zury. Their V11 boho curly box braids, along with the deep curly strands that they added in there, in which I did utilize some of those. Now, because I like my hair a little fuller, I did use more than one pack. I used about a pack and a half of hair just to create a more fuller look for me, because that is my preference. However, I will say you can get away with using one pack if you don't like your hair as full. But even with the pack and the half, it is still very lightweight. Like, I don't even really feel this hair on my head. It feels good. It feels comfortable. I don't have to worry about my neck hurting. This should be fairly easy to put in a bonnet at night or putting it in a ponytail and wrapping a scarf around it. So yeah, I definitely would say this hair is a win for me. I'm excited to see how it holds up over time. But like I said, just based on the install, I don't think we'll have any issues with it. So if you have any questions, just comment below and I'll be sure to answer those. So I'm going to take one of the free strands. I'm gonna cut it in half, like so. And because I want just like a little bit of a curly bang, I'm going to crochet it in here and see what that looks like. And I want to do it on each side. Just tying it so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm gonna do it on this side too. Okay, so now this is the completed look. I am satisfied. I just wanted me a little curly pieces in the front. You know, add a little extra something, something. A little extra something, something up there. But yeah, this is it. So, you know, the shorter length is in the back. You see how it kind of angles coming down? That's exactly the look I was going for, with my part in the middle. But I did make it to where you can pretty much part it, you know, on the side as well, which I am a right parter for the most part, so I will part mine on the right. And so that's what it looks like being parted on the right side. Still gives you that, you know, bob kind of look. I'm definitely satisfied, so yeah.